Hi, it's Dr. JP here with Leo. Leo, what do you want to read here today?
I want to read Froggy Sleepover.
Froggy Sleepover. Oh, okay. It's about a sleepover, huh?
Yeah, because I wanted to have a sleepover and invite my lion friends for a sleepover.
Well, okay. Well, first, why don't we read Froggy Sleepover? We can talk about yours later. The sleepovers are always kind of fun. Now here's Froggy. And it was Friday, and school was out, and Froggy hopped home from the school bus, hop, 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 singing, hooray, 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 it's Friday, I'm going to Max's for a sleepover. And his mom said, that's great, and she gave him a plate of chocolate fly cookies. This is your first sleepover. Are you nervous? Give me some of those fly cookies. Yes. Who? Me? Nervous? No, said Froggy. And then he hopped to his room. Blop, 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 blop. And he pulled a big sack from his closet. And he stuffed his sleeping bag in it. And he squeezed in his pillow. And he put in his pajamas. And he shoved in a pair of underwear. And then he flopped outside. Froggy! Froggy, what? Didn't you forget your Huggy? What? Your Huggy. What? Oops, said Froggy. And he flopped back inside. Flop, flop, flop. Oh yeah, I found it. Okay, it was in the cookie jar. There it is. Then he went out, dragging his sack behind him. Froggy, called his mom. What? Didn't you forget your toothbrush? Oops, said Froggy. And he flopped back inside. Flop, 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 flop. I found it. It was in my toy chest. Okay, I'm going now. Flop, flop, flop. Don't forget to brush. I know, said Froggy. And then he went over to Max's house, which was right across the way, dragging all his stuff. And at Max's, he dumped everything on the floor. And he rolled out his sleeping bag. And he fluffed out his pillow. And he said, okay, I'm ready for bed. But Froggy, it's only 4 o'clock. It's not time yet. Oh yeah. So they waited until dinner. Then they crawled into their sleeping bags. Wait a minute, said Froggy. I forgot to brush my teeth. Don't be a baby, said Max. This is a sleepover. You don't even have to brush. Really? Yeah, come on. So Froggy crawled back into bed. Wait, he said, jumping back up. I need my Huggy to go to sleep. Sleep, said Max. Who's going to sleep? We could tell scary stories, and we're going to have pillow fights all night. We don't need to go to sleep. So Froggy, he slipped back into his bag, and Max told a scary story that made Froggy's skin crawl. Now it's your turn, Froggy. You tell me something creepy. But there were weird screeching sounds, and scary shapes hung in the shadows like ghosts. And Froggy said, Wait, I got a better idea. What? Said Max. Let's go to my house for a sleepover. And when they got to Froggy's house, they tiptoed in the dark quietly, and then crash. What is going on here? Froggy had bumped into a lamp and knocked over a goldfish bowl. Froggy, what did you do? Oops, said Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Mom, we decided to come sleep here instead, to have the sleepover here. Is that okay? I brought Max with me. Oh, Froggy, said his mom. I thought you wanted to sleep at Max's. I did, but I was kind of hungry, and you make the best popcorn. Can you make us some, please? Okay. And she made them some popcorn, and then they went back to bed. But Froggy and Max decided to have a pillow fight. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, good night, pudding heads, called Froggy's mom. Gosh, I hope they go to sleep soon, said Froggy's dad. Yeah, me too. This is too much noise. And finally, when Froggy's parents were snoring like horses, Froggy's mom heard a sound, and her mom's eyes popped open, and she flicked on the light, and there was Max standing by her bed. Hey, what's going on, Max? I have a tummy ache. I want to go home. You want to go home? All right. So then she got the flashlight and they walked back to Max's. And then when they got to Max's, there were still weird sounds and scary shadows there. So Froggy said, let's go back to my house. But then when they got to their Froggy's, Max, he wanted his own pillow, so they had to go back to Max's house. But then Froggy wanted pink lemonade, so they went back to his house. And they went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth all night long until finally they fell asleep at Max's house at 9 in the morning. And they didn't get any sleep at night, but they did get sleep in the daytime. And that is Froggy's sleepover.
Now I want to have my sleepover.
Leo, did you like this story?
Yeah. Now I want to do it all myself.
Oh.